In our Campaign 2010 coverage tonight, we continue our two-part series profiling the candidates for governor. Tonight, we take a closer look at Scott Walker's Democratic challenger, Tom Barrett. Barrett has called Milwaukee home for nearly his whole life. He lives there with his wife, Chris, and their 4 children. Before becoming Milwaukee's mayor, he was a congressman in the state capitol in both the Assembly and the Senate. Tom Barrett is 56 years old. News 3's Marc Lovicott has more with Barrett on the campaign trail.
I give you my friend and colleague, Tom Barrett.
Tom Barrett touts himself as a no-nonsense, honest, straight-shooting guy. Now mayor for the city of Milwaukee, the father of 4 says he's up for some bigger challenges. It's why he entered the race for governor.
It was not an ideal time initially for our family because my kids were in 4 different schools. My wife was starting a brand new job. I was hurt and lying around the house on the couch. Yet I looked at the prospects of what direction Wisconsin was going to head. And as I said to my wife, I just can't walk away from this. This is something where we need leadership right now.
Barrett has echoed 2 main priorities in his campaign. One is job creation. It's spelled out in a 67-page document dealing with everything from tax cuts to clean energy.
I want to tie tax cuts to actual job creation. That's something that's very important. We all know what the issue is. How do we create jobs? Let's make sure to the extent that companies are getting tax cuts that they're actually creating jobs. Second, let's focus the economic development activities right in the governor's office. Right now they're spread among 25 different agencies. There's 150 different programs. We need to focus this.
Strengthening Wisconsin's economy is another priority of Barrett's. He says our state needs to go on a diet. It's a claim that's shared among both candidates, but that hasn't stopped each other from clawing at each other on the airwaves.
Leaders are supposed to make a difference, not make stuff up.
As governor, I'll cut wasteful spending.
It's been one of the most negative ad campaigns in recent memory. Barrett says he trusts the public to dig deeper and learn the truth themselves.
I want people to take a look at my record. And in fact, I put out a commercial that said,
"Who is that guy?" Look, as my wife can tell you, I'm one of the cheapest guys on the planet.
I'm going to trust the people of the state to separate fact from fiction.
What isn't fiction is Barrett's stance on high-speed rail. It's the complete opposite of his opponents.
The reality is if he says no to these dollars, it's going to go to build high-speed rail in Florida or Ohio. We'll have nothing.
Barrett says he won't stop the train, and the high-speed rail line will not only provide adequate transportation needs, but he says it will also stimulate growth all around.
And I've been to farms in the state, I've been to small towns, I've been to mid-sized cities and large cities, and there is a uneasiness out there. People are scared. Families are concerned because of the downturn in the economy.
Good afternoon, Madison. It's great to be here.
Bottom line, Barrett says it's all about jobs and the economy, and he wants voters to think about that when they head to the polls on November 2nd.
That I understand that this is a serious time, and people want adult leadership. That's what I will provide. I want to get things done.
For Campaign 2010, Marc Lovicott, WISC News 3.
And remember, you can find this story and the profile of Republican candidate Scott Walker on our website at channel3000.com.